3 ministers, the Attorney General and other high-level officials were summoned for the first time by Colombia's peace court. But in the end, mostly deputies arrived to respond to a thorny question: who is killing demobilized fighters in the country and what can be done to protect them?
An ex-fighter is being killed every 5 minutes, by no doubt a truly alarming figure.
More than 240 former fighters have been killed since the historic signing of the Colombian peace deal 4 years ago. Hundreds more have been threatened amidst a worsening of security in areas where residual criminal groups fight for control of drug trafficking routes and other illegal activities. The court had ordered the government to increase protective measures back in April, but the killings continued. Visibly emotional, FARC Senator Victoria Sandino said the government is to blame.
Unfortunately, instead of being here celebrating the advances of consolidating peace, we are holding this hearing for the killings and prosecution of those who gave up their weapons. These are systematic killings, not isolated incidents. There are clear patterns.
The fledgling peace court has been at odds with the right-wing government of Iván Duque, a critic of the peace accord. The judges repeatedly questioned the government about the lack of effective measures, but officials say it's an uphill battle.
They're not being killed due to the negligence of the state or its lack of concern. All ex-fighters need to understand that we are doing everything we can, and we want to do more.
There's much debate about who's killing the ex-FARC combatants and why. The government insists that these murders are not systematic in nature and respond to a number of motives. But other observers insist that these killings instead show that the conflict in the country is not over, and instead it has simply mutated.
The unwillingness of the Colombian government to recognize the systematicity of the killings basically ignores other experiences of a transition to peace around the world, in which this sadly is a common feature. And I believe it hampers the Colombian state's ability to provide the protection.
The return of violence in many areas of Colombia means that despite the accord, real peace in the country remains elusive. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.